How will you soar? In this project, you're going to be making a monochromatic color value gradient. Monochromatic is using or having one color, adding tints, tones, and shades. This is an example of a monochromatic pattern. Notice you only see red and variations of red where they've added white and black. Tints. Tints are created by taking a color and adding a little bit of white. Tint, mixing a color with white. Shades. Shades are created by adding black to the color. Shades, mixing a color with black. Tones. Tones are adding gray, which is a combination of black and white, to the color. Tones, mixing a color with gray. It's time to make your own color value gradient. I'm using the color orange, and basically making a gradient is going from light to dark of that particular color. So in order to, and it's a gradual shift from light to dark. So in order to do this, right now I am working on the tint side of the gradient. You're going to mix just a little bit of white in at a time, and then add some more white and you're going to paint the next section. And you keep going, adding a little more white as you go along. You may find that you haven't added quite enough white, like I did right there, so I went ahead and directly put some white on that area. So you should see a gradual shift as you go down the page from dark to light. Now we're going to work on the shade and tone part of the color gradient. So our value is going to dark. I'm going to start first with a tone. So we're going to mix some gray in with, in this case, orange, but whatever color you're doing your color gradient in. And you want to try to blend it in with the orange. I went a little dark, so I'm trying to lighten it up with orange. Just a warning, black, you really don't need much black. It's a very strong color and it will take over quickly. So you can always go and add more, but start with a little and then you can go back and add more. And as you progress, you're going to shift from painting tones to going into shades directly with some black into your orange or whatever color you're doing. You can see how much darker it is here, and it's probably a little too dark, so I'm going to lighten it up with some more orange. So you're not making any mistakes. Remember, paint is forgiving. You can go back and add as you need to. So I'm going to go pretty dark at the end here because we're going to the darkest value of the color orange. So filling it in, and there you have, in this case, color gradient for the color orange, going from light all the way to dark. Value: the lightness or darkness of tones or colors.